conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Restate the State Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Move the tight end. Raiola got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Long way to go on second down. Trying to establish the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick give. It Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Texas. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, they block it. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown.
Number 91 set to kick this one off.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out wide right, it's Compton. Could not make his way to the corner. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but There was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Hines is back in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Look out! Just not enough on that one.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking for a crease. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Let's send the tight end in motion. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Oregon! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. The run inside. It's Smothers. There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
They're going to ride this running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Arch Madness. Unloads to the right. Gets a hand in there.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Now here's Manning. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Making the adjustment. Throwing Raiola. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's got it for a big play. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. Drops back. It's Raiola. Right side, it's Moore. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 10-yard line. And a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll run it here on third and goal. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Here comes the Texas offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need a win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that adds to a successful day. 100 yards rushing on the day. That's what you strive for. Usually when you hit that 100-yard mark, a lot of times you're saying my offense is going to win, my team is going to win. He's at the 100-yard mark, so that's a good thing for the offense.
Here's Manning to throw. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here's some daylight. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Trying to run, it's Smothers. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to move the chains. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. Here's Arch to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
To throw, it's Manning. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
It's 3rd zone. Manning from the gun on third down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Kicking team's got it.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hits inside, it's Simon. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running the red zone, it's Smothers. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's Raiola to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It's complete to the right. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
A textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing Manning. Fires to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ducks! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback changing the play. Got an alley. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Fresno State taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. And it's the Bulldogs on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their lead. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Pac-12 Conference.
Hit as he throws. Just had to get rid of him.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
2nd and long here. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He's got enough. Breaks into the open. The 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Manning. Left side is Wingo. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Longhorn! That one will give them the lead.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's passed.